Hello everyone, this is Crowkill, and I have an announcement to make. So we've been working lately with Gio Martin and some other admins to organize a new tournament, which is going to be called NTW Team Championship. So what's new about this tournament? So it's going to be a 3v3 tournament composed of basically 10 teams or 12, depending on how much players we manage to get. And this tournament is going to be composed of like two different parts. First of all, there will be like a league with return leg, and the six best teams will get qualified to play a playoffs. So the playoffs will be played in best of three or best of five. The ranking, so how much points each one of these teams will gather, will determine their starting positions into the playoffs. Each team is going to be composed of at least three members, plus possibility to have three different substitutes. So each team can get up to six players. Those teams will face is every other team. That they will face each other at least twice during the tournament. So once in the first leg round, the second time for the return leg round, and every single one of those rounds is going to be composed of two games. So each game won will give 1 point to the winning team. In order to win, you have to fight for the middle of the map. Like with the admins, we designated a middle position, let's say a target area, to capture. So in order to win, you have to control it fully, or to kill your opponents, or if you're a defender, you have to survive into the zone until the end of the battle with at least one infantry unit. There will be also a fair play rule, which means that you have to fight. You have to play aggressively. You cannot just stay in spawn and wait for like the end of the battle to attack. So this is gonna make the games way more entertaining, way more um, agreeable actually to play and to watch, because like of course there are going to be like some events. We're going to stream those games, we're going to make YouTube videos so that even for the people who cannot, like who will not have the opportunity to play, you will be able to watch them. So about the map pool, we have like 15 different maps that can be played in 3v3. So all positions to capture are indicated. You can see more information in this Discord. So what about the in-game routes? They're kinda classic. It's no house, no flag glitching, no artillery, 2 swords max, no guerrillas, and 5 lights or skirmisher maximum. So that's it about like the main information about the tournament. Like we also need to introduce you something. We created like a brand new peak ban system. Tested. It was already tested by some very good players, and it's actually working. It makes the game much more entertaining to play and much more interesting. So the idea behind was to avoid people abusing like some unbalanced maps, such as for example Italy, which is like attacker-sided, or some OP factions, such as Ottomans, or even some Civil War absurdity, for example Free Prussia playing against Free Prussia. So the whole idea of this peak and back in this peak and band system of the maps and factions is to actually play way more maps than usually are played in tournaments. So we have 15 maps in the map pool. So like we intend to see people play them all. And also we believe that every faction is unique and has his strength. So we implemented also the rule that one faction can be played by only one player only. So there cannot be a civil war, or there cannot be, for example, two friends in one faction. And this will make the game much more interesting to watch. And actually, the game is gonna start in the lobby directly, because you're gonna have to think, okay, like if my opponents, like the team I'm gonna face, is very strong at Italy, well, why should we give them to play at Italy? We're just gonna ban this map. And also, we're gonna have to think about like what faction we're gonna ban, what don't we want, what don't we want our opponents to play against us? And we're gonna have to secure the best nations for every single position. So, do you have any question about that, Martin?
Well, I do want to kind of see it in action. I
Okay,
think, yeah, the context will help me understand it a little better.
let's just jump in game.
All right, give me 1 sec. Okay, let's continue. Krokil and I are in a lobby, and he's going to demonstrate the pick ban system. So take it away.
Okay. So let's imagine that according to the bracket, I'm supposed to be attacker the first game. So first of all, what you have to do as a defender, you have to ban two different maps. So what are you gonna ban,
Uh,
Martin?
okay, hold on. Let me look at the list again. Map pool. So if we were doing this for real, I would not want to play you on Prussian Hills.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. So
And the
I
other
would
one,
ban Prussian Hills and Italy.
Italy. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pick Arid Cliffs. So what we need to memorize about this, it's like once a map is banned and picked, it cannot be played into the second game either. So you banned like Prussian Hills and Italy, and I decide to play on Arid Cliffs. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
now as defender, yeah,
hold on. Let me do it like this so I can keep track. Okay, so we're gonna play Arid Cliffs.
yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
So now you have to ban one faction, and then I'm gonna ban one also.
All right, we're playing on Arid Cliffs. I ban Ottoman, right?
Okay, you can do it. So you ban Ottomans, and I decide to ban France. So now it's your turn to pick. So you're gonna pick one faction. I'm gonna do the same after you, and we'll go this way, like defender picks, attacker picks,
Oh,
defender picks, attacker picks. So so you pick GB. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick Prussia.
Would you type in the little window right there? I think it would help visually me to
Yeah.
remember. So you're gonna pick Prussia. Um, what's left? The
Let's just show
France.
the flags actually.
I mean, what's?
I mean,
I think you do Spain or Austria. I guess I go Austria here.
Austria. Okay. Well, let me see. I'm gonna go Sweden.
Prussia and Sweden. I have decent cav with Austria.
Well, you have Lanciers, yeah, which is
Yeah.
very effective units to fight on hills.
I mean, I think you go Spain even if you can't use guerrillas.
Spain is a very good one. They have even better Lanciers than Austria with the upgrades and the 6-star general. So yeah.
Okay, clarify for me now. Are we going to be able to? Are these nations going to be not available in game two, or are we going to redo this whole thing?
We do this whole thing. Just like,
Okay.
okay. Uh, like, let me just see what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick like Russia for the last pick.
Okay.
So once we do that, like, we're gonna think about. I mean, basically, you maybe don't want your position 1 player to play GB, and you maybe want actually your position 3 player to play it. So all this chat, all what we typed here on the in-game on the lobby chat, we're gonna type it into an admin chat on Steam, and like you're gonna send to the admin also what position do you want to play. So for example,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm gonna send to, I don't know, for example, Theodore, who is an admin, I'm gonna send that I want Russia position 1, that I want Sweden position 2, and that I want Prussia position 3. And then I'm
L-
just gonna type locked in chat,
Let me stop
and
you
you're
right
gonna.
there. Not everybody's familiar with the position numbering system. Which player is position 1, 2, and 3 up here?
So it's from the top to the bottom. So I'm the position 1, Sweden is position 2, Russia is position 3 right
And
now
then
here.
when you spawn on the map, you would be on the right side, correct?
Well, on Italy, yes, I will be on the right side.
So in other words,
You
position 1 is the right, position 2 is the
usually,
center.
usually, usually, yeah. Position 1 is the
Okay.
right, position 2 is the center, and position 3 is on the opposite.
I feel like that was just helpful to document because every now and then somebody asks me what the heck that means and I have to explain it to them. So carry on.
So once we do that, like once you set to the admin what player is gonna play what faction, you just type lock in chat, and then we just like switch accordingly.
Let me ask you a tactical question. How would you organize? We're on Arid Cliffs, right?
Yeah,
How would you strategically deploy my factions? I think you would.
let me see. I would go. So the thing is, like on Iron Cliffs, it's reversed. Like so, position 1 and 2 on attacker side will come first, while on defender side it's gonna be position 3 and 2. So what I'm gonna do is GB actually position 1, Austria, Austria and Sweden position 1 and 2. Well, I'm gonna give Prussia to my position 3 player because he's gonna climb last, and I will give Russia to my first player. That's it.
I was just curious. Little
Mm.
little side note there. Okay, so then we play the game, right?
Then once you type locked, when the admin knows that what player is gonna play what faction, you just type lock in chat. You select your factions. You do your army composition, and you click ready, and the game starts.
All right, and then we conclude the game and let's start over. So we switch sides technically, right?
Yeah, this time you will take attacker side and I will be defender. So you will have to pick a map, but I have to ban 2 maps first. So Prussian Hills, Italy, and Iron Cliffs are not playable for the second game because they are already been banned or picked. So let's say I'm gonna ban like Amazonia, and I'm gonna ban Sunken Jungle. So now, what map do you want to play?
Hmm. I probably want to play on pyramids.
Well, the thing is, like Pyramids, it's a 2v2 map, so we cannot play free freeze on this, and this is like intended to be like a free tournament.
Okay.
The
So the
idea, the the idea of those 2v2 maps, it's like just in case if I mean we're gonna play free freeze, and sometimes it can be like very laggy, and so if the game is unplayable or both teams agrees to play on pyramid on 2v2 because they don't have enough players to play a free, then by admin decision we can allow them to play a 2v2, and in that case like the 2v2 maps are opened.
okay. So but they're kind of like emergency backup, is what you're getting at.
Yeah,
Okay. So in that
yeah,
case,
2v2 is just emergency backup, exactly.
um, well, if we were really gonna simulate this, um, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter. I'd probably want to play you on grassy.
Interesting. Okay,
So can I type that in?
okay, so I'm defender, so this is my time to ban. So concerning like the factions, we would like ban them twice. So France and Ottomans are opened no matter what happens. I cannot ban them. So this time I will ban Prussia. What is gonna be your ban?
You ban Prussia.
Yeah. And France and Ottomans have to stay open because they've been banned in the first game.
Okay, that's interesting. You ban Prussia. I probably ban Sweden.
Okay. So I'm gonna pick Ottomans.
On Grassy?
Yeah, they're actually pretty good.
Alright, I'll pick GB. Which I keep typing
Okay.
backwards somehow.
Yeah. Sorry. So Ottomans, yeah, and I'm gonna pick Portugal.
Strong.
What's gonna be your last faction? I know you have, yeah, your last
Yeah.
faction actually.
No, I've only picked
I know you
GB so
have two
far.
more picks. Yeah, you have two more picks. What's gonna be?
I'm definitely
France?
playing France.
Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Spain.
I think Austria is the strongest remaining. So sure, I'd do
Okay.
that probably.
Okay. So now
We play the game?
once you send like to the admin the positions in which what player is gonna play what faction, you just type locked in chat and you select the positions in which like you want your team to play.
Okay.
So for example, I want Ottomans and on one side to push hard. I want Portugal on the other to defend and Spain in the center to support. So that's what I'm gonna do.
I would probably do it Austria center, France left. If we were
Okay.
actually going to play it.
So do you? And now the game starts actually. Do you have like any questions about this big band system?
No, this all seems pretty smooth to me.
Okay. Well, yeah, this is basically the first time we're doing it together. So I'm actually glad like it went as smooth as you say, actually.
Okay, and then a couple detail questions. The rules, I'm assuming, are large funds and unit size.
Yeah. So it's large, light train afternoon for normal maps. On heat maps, it's afternoon and let me see. It's afternoon and light snow in afternoon on slow maps.
Cool.
So army units and budget size large. Time limit 60 minutes. And yeah, that's it.
All right. That all sounds good.
If you people you have like any kind of questions or you're interested to actually play the tournament, like don't hesitate to subscribe to Jerry Martin channel. Hit the like button. You'll get notifications from the tournament here, and also don't forget to join our Discord, which is the registration is gonna take place in the Discord actually. So that's it.
Yeah, Discords are really. If you're interested, Discord is the information clearinghouse. That's where you want to be. We hope to get this started in the next couple of weeks. Get you some high quality games that you can watch. We're gonna stream and put up videos on most of them. You're gonna see kind of a lot of really elite players going against each other. I'm just excited to watch the games. I hope to participate in the tournament if I can get a team together. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And that's about all I've got to say.
Well, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right, everybody. Have a great week out there. Try to get involved. If not, oh, the other thing we forgot. Crokill
For
is Crokill. We're experimenting with the Matcherino thing. If you're not familiar, Google Matcherino. Check out their website. We're trying to get an account set up there. What that allows us to do is to crowdsource monetary prizes. So if you're a fan of the effort that all of these guys are putting in to create content for you that you could watch on YouTube and Twitch, donate $10. That $10 goes to be a prize for the winning team or whatnot. I think it's a really neat idea. We want to try to make that happen. So stay tuned. Probably some updates on the Matcherino thing, but I think it's a really neat service that we can use to create better content for everybody and reward the players for participating. Any closing words from you, sir?
Well, thank you very much for your attention, and I hope to see you in game. And if not, like, don't hesitate to come take a look at Jer Martin videos and streams about the tournament. We're looking forward to hear from you. Bye.
Bye.